Hello everyone, I hope you've been enjoying this video so far, and we've advanced to the point that you started getting a general overview and grip on the Laravel 5.5 platform, and I hope you are also building nice stuff with it already. I'm getting a lot of positive reviews, full 5-star ratings reviews on this course. If this is your first time and you've not given me a review, please head over to the review section of this course and give a review, alright? And then also click the like button at the bottom of this video. There's like the thumbs up button. Click on it so that it will get so I'll know that you're participating in this course. Now what we're gonna do in this video is but before I move, then if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, this is the moment to subscribe. So if you go to my YouTube, your YouTube, click /c/braintemorg, braintemorg, and that is the channel to subscribe to. When it opens, you pan to the right and click the red subscribe button. So are we good to go? Now we can go back to our platform, and we want to make sure that this delete button works. As of now, it doesn't work, nothing. So we'll make sure that it works. If you've not understood what we're doing so far, what we're trying to do is to make sure that we design the project, the company's views and controllers and models perfectly. If it is done perfectly, then we can clone it into other controllers like the project controller, the comments controller, the tasks controller. We can just clone it into that, alright? So that's why we're spending much time trying to make sure that it is perfect, so that when we clone, we will have just little to edit, alright? So we need to make this delete button work, and we have to do it in a very intuitive way. So let's get back to our code and look at what we have. This is the same page we're looking at, the show the blade, and this is the edit button. This is the delete, the add new member. Just as you can see it here, edit, delete, and add new member, right? So what we're going to do is, first of all, we don't need this add new member on this particular view. Maybe in the project session we need it, so I'm just going to comment it out. But then the delete, we're going to create a link from here that will point to our delete page. But if you look at Laravel, you see that the delete button, or the delete function, as you can see, the delete resource, it makes use of a delete request, not a get request, not a post request. So it makes use of a delete request. If it was a get request, we could just do it and make it a link. But since the request is delete, like this one, edit is just a get request. We can just make a get request to the page. But then the delete is not a get request, it's a delete request. So we have to create a form, a hidden form, and then so that when somebody clicks on a date link, it will activate that form and send a delete request to the delete method, alright? So here is how we'll do it. So I'll just make sure that this delete button, I delete it, and then I'll paste the code I've written, the modified version of the delete button. So I'll paste it right here. As you can see, this is the start li button that we had, and this is the end closing li button. So inside the li button, we have the delete link. This is an ahref, the delete link, as you can, just like this one. I just paste it out so you understand. Then as an attribute here, we added something called onClick, because we want to add a JavaScript function that will secretly trigger the method, the form, and submit it. So we did something like this. That's what you're seeing here. So I'm just going to delete this. So inside it, we wrote a JavaScript function. This is open quote and this is close quote. So inside, in between the quotes, we wrote a JavaScript function. Now what the function does is, first of all, we want people to, we don't want people to accidentally delete anything. So we want them to click, and then they'll see a pop-up on the screen asking them, are you really sure you wish to delete this item or project? If they say yes or okay, then it will delete. So this is where we save the confirm. This is the pop-up box, and then we saved it in a variable called result. And then we're saying if result, that is if they click yes, then we should execute the code we have inside here. But then if they cancel it, nothing will happen, alright? So the code we have here is basically just looking for a form that we created on this page with this ID and submitting it. So if you go down the page just below the link, that is where I created the form, and this is where I give it the ID. So I'm just going to change this to logout, from logout form to delete form. Delete form. Delete form. Delete form. Alright. So when they click on it, it will ask them a question, and if they say yes, it will go and look for this form and submit it. So if we look at the form, we created an action. An action is the path it will submit to. The action is submitting to companies destroy, because in Laravel we've been told that the delete button has to be in that method. It has to be whatever controller you have /destroy. All right, look at it here, whatever .destroy. So that's where we have it, companies.destroy. But then we're supposed to pass in the ID. So if you look at this place, you see that you have to pass in the ID. So pass in the company, the particular company that is going to be deleted. That's what we're passing in. And then because, like I told you in the previous videos, forms can only take HTML forms can only take two types of requests. That is the post and the get request. Apart from that, it can't take any other. But in Laravel, what you can do is to actually insert a hidden field telling it that the method you wish, the real method you wish to pass, is a delete method. Alright, so if you are going to pass a put or patch or push or whatever request, put, patch, this is where you tell it that yeah, what I'm actually trying to pass is a delete method. Then it is hidden. Alright, then every form in Laravel must have this field. This is what generates the token for your field, the hidden token for your field. So this form is basically hidden because all the elements in the form are hidden. Alright, so if you now go and refresh the Laravel site we have, for refresh, it will look just exactly the same. You won't notice that there is anything. Just keep your eye here. As you can see, perfectly the same. But this time around, when we click on it, we have a pop-up. It says, are you sure you wish to delete this project? If the person clicks OK, it will delete this. Click cancel, nothing will happen. So now, just to make sure that what we did actually worked, what I did was go to company's controller, because this is supposed to submit to company's controller that destroy. We'll go to company's controller, and then we scroll down, we get to the destroy function. And what we just did is, whatever happens, we're just going to output, or DD helps you to like output the contents, dump the contents of whatever you're receiving, or variable you put here. So we're just going to DD whatever we receive. It will help us to know whether what we did actually got to this function. Then in the next video, we actually write the contents of this function. So we're going to test our code now. Just delete. Okay, and it's refreshing, and as you can see, the DD worked. It dumped the full contents of the function for us. So if we look at the attributes, we'll see that this is the content of what was dumped in. So it's actually trying to delete this. All right, so this works well for us. In the next video, we'll actually do the deleting. All right, thank you very much. See you in the next video.